I am 25, well, turning 25 this year, and I've never had a girlfriend. What's up, guys? It's Zen again. Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna talk about something a little more deeper, a little more different. So as the intro said, I'm 25. Oh, why am I keep saying I'm turning 25 this year? I've never had a girlfriend. I've never kissed a girl. I've never even held a girl's hand. Kind of bad. In the raw, what's the word? Unsocial media-fied sense of the word, I am an incel. You know, cause being single is not by choice. It's not like I've haven't tried. I have not like I haven't looked for a relationship. It's just something that it's like completely avoids me. You know, it's like every time I try, it's like I think, this girl likes me. Maybe there's something. Ended up ghosting me. Ends up treating me like shit, to be honest. And then you realize, why is it so hard for me? You know, why is it so difficult? And like I said, it's been just a long time since 2015 of just constant rejection. And like it just makes you think, why is it so difficult for me personally to find someone? Why is it so easy for everyone else, to be in a relationship? I sometimes think, what's actually wrong with me? Is my standards too high? Am I too ugly? Am I too weird? Am I just too nerdy? Am I too childish? Um, Sometimes I think it's just like I'm on a different level than most people my age. Not like in sense of like I'm better than. It's just like, how can I describe it? Like the stuff that I'm into is not like what most 25-year-olds that I know are into. Like anime, video games, philosophy, um, what else? Yeah, it's just fucking Transformers, bro. Which which 25-year-old likes Optimus Prime? So yeah, like I don't know if it's just that I'm just like on this such like a weird kind of frequency that it's I can't like find someone on that same frequency as me. Yeah, let me not say level, let me say frequency rather. Level makes it seem like I'm better. I'm not better than anyone, everyone's equal. So I don't have anyone who's on the same frequency as me. And like I've said, I've tried so many times. Most of the time I end up just getting ghosted. And until recently, I think I've spoken about this in the previous video, where in August last year, I kind of entered like a situationship with this girl, and I ended it in December because I felt like I was being super disrespected. Like she didn't care about me at all. She just cared about like attention she's getting from me. So like I ended it, and that was worse than being ghosted. That was just such a toxic experience that it was so much worse because it's like this person knows that you like them and they constantly just doing things that shows that they don't care about you, but they keep on like assuring you that, oh no, I like you, it's fine, I'm just not ready. They keep like holding on to you emotionally, and that's just super draining. Let me not get into it, but yeah, So after that whole situation, it changed me a lot, and I've realized so many things which I think is gonna make it so much harder for me to find someone now. So one of the things that I've learned is not to lower my standards or compromise on what I'm looking for in a partner just because someone's giving you this little bit of attention, a little bit of interest. I've learned that I think I prefer soft love over hard love because that's just gonna cause a lot of fights because I think at the time I had a big ego, and this girl that I was in the situationship had a big ego as well. So constantly fighting like we were a couple, but that wasn't the case. So yes, prefer soft love. Um, I've learned to not let myself get disrespected. To know when a person is just playing me, and to get out of the situation as quickly as I can. Because like my friend literally told me like after this first month I started talking to this girl that I should just leave the situation. And I didn't listen because I thought no, it's fine, she likes me, she'll come around eventually. But yeah, it just got to such a point where it was just like such a toxic relationship that it had to end. Um yeah, so those are the things that I've realized. And I think that I I do want someone. Like it's because like I haven't found someone who, I haven't found this love that I want, because I haven't found someone who's shows interest in me, who wants to hang out with me, who's someone like, you ever like someone who's just like genuinely shows interest in you. I haven't had that, and I've used so many things to cope. For one was like getting tattooed. I've used that to cope, just to get rid of like all this emotional pain, emotional abuse. And I've also, it's like I've got super attached to anime characters and K-pop idols as well. I found so much comfort in them. Like I found whenever I went through a tough time with a girl, like I always go back to like Urza Scarlet, or I'll go back to like watching ITZY's music videos, listen to their music. They made me feel so much better, and I just like grew such an attachment to them that they've like become a part of me. That makes sense. And I don't. It's not a really good thing, but like it's a part of me now, and it's they help me a lot. I won't lie. It helped me so much. Just knowing that there's comfort in their music. There's knowing there's comfort in this character's traits. It just made me feel a bit better about everything. And I think it's you should always find like happiness within yourself. But if there's something external that can help you here and there when you need it, can't really harm you that much. It's only when a point where I think like if you get to a point where you become parasocial with this character or this person, then yeah, that's a fucking big problem. Don't get me wrong, that's a fucking big issue. Don't go down that path, but yeah. And because of that situation, I've realized that I wasn't in a relationship with this girl. We weren't dating, but like we used to speak all night, like from 10 till like 3 a.m. We used to speak, hang out so much, and eventually it just became so draining. Like getting a call at 10 p.m., you want to sleep, like, hi, hello, and then just speaking half asleep on the phone until 3 o'clock. Yeah, extremely draining. And I've thought about it. I'm like, if I'm in a relationship, I don't want to do that. I don't have the energy, I don't have the time to do that. I hope it's not going to be like that. It's like, I just feel like at this point in time, I don't have time to be in a relationship with someone. I don't have the time. I'm so busy with my YouTube channel, my music, my gym, my fitness business. There's literally no time. Even the weekends. The weekends are when I film and edit my videos. So it's like, where do I find the time to make time for this person? So that's why I've just made this decision, where I've just made this shift, that I'm just going to keep working on myself, just focusing on myself, not caring about anyone else. With that being said, I made the decision to give up on looking for love. Uh, it's a hard decision that I had to make, but it's just, I can't take this anymore. I don't want to deal with woman, and not woman, but like, I mean, like, just being in a relationship. I don't want to deal with that. Um, so yeah, just being by myself, I think that's better. I can focus so much more on my goals, so much more on everything else. And like, one of my biggest fears, it's quite kind of a paradox in a sense. It's, I firmly believe that at this point I don't want a girlfriend because I also can't. I'm not able to like provide or take care of them because I'm broke. I'm baroque. And but then I also have this other mindset where I don't want to find a girlfriend when I'm rich, because then you don't really know what their true intention is. You don't know if they really love you. You don't know if it's just them after money. And so it's yeah, it's like such a paradox. When is the right time? Because if you're poor, then you can't do nothing. They'll eventually leave you, I guess. And if you're rich, you don't know what their intentions are. They could just want you for your money. So I've just like thought, you know what? If it finds me, it finds me. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't really care anymore. I'm just focused on myself. So yeah, I give up on love. Thank you for watching. This is Zen, and I'll see you again next time.